I appreciate that very much. Mr. George, if you go ahead and give your testimony, then we'll ask questions of the panel as a group.
Chairman Mulvaney, Congresswoman Chu, and distinguished members of the Subcommittee on Contracting and Workforce, I welcome the opportunity to appear before you today to discuss the Department's report to Congress. Our 2008 report addressed the impacts of compliance with Section 511 of the Tax Increase Prevention and Reconciliation Act of 2005. My name is Brian George, and I serve as the Deputy Director in the Office of Cost, Pricing, and Finance for the Defense Department. My organization prepared the 2008 report. With me today is Mr. David McDermott, the Director for Standards and Compliance at the Defense Finance and Accounting Service. He is responsible for overseeing the Comptroller's implementation of Section 511. Our report was submitted in response to the House's Committee on Armed Services request that the Department assess the impact of compliance with Section 511. As you are well aware, Section 511 requires Federal, State, and local governments to withhold and remit to the IRS 3% of payments made to contractors for goods and services. At the time the report was prepared, the IRS had not developed its regulations to implement the Section 511 withholds. As a result, our report was based on a number of assumptions regarding how the IRS would implement the withholds. We originally estimated for implementation and then management for the first 5 years, $17 billion to comply with Section 511. This included about $4 billion related to the Department losing the use of the commercial purchase card and about $13 billion related to contractors' cost. The Department still expects the impact to comply with Section 511 to be in the billions of dollars, but lower than our original estimate. It will be lower since a few of our assumptions in 2008 differed from the final IRS regulations published this month. Let me discuss just two of those assumptions. We correctly assumed the IRS would not allow companies to offset the amounts withheld under Section 511 against their estimated quarterly income or payroll tax payments. The report expressed our concern that contractors properly paying their tax obligations will experience cash shortages equal to the amounts withheld until the amounts are recovered through the normal Federal income tax process. However, we incorrectly assumed that the IRS would not exclude third-party payments, such as a commercial purchase card, from the 3% withhold. Our report stated that if third-party payments were not excluded, DoD would lose its ability to use the commercial purchase card. This would occur because the Department would not be able to execute withholds against those payments. Almost $8 billion of our estimate related to that impact. However, in its final rule, the IRS indicated that it may require withholding on such transactions in the future. Although the cost for DoD and our contractors to implement Section 511 will be less than we estimated 3 years ago, we still expect the impact to be significant. The Department is concerned that Section 511 will restrict the available cash of tax-compliant companies, especially small businesses, and we are also concerned that the Department may lose their use of the commercial purchase card in the future. This concludes my verbal statement. Mr. McDermott and I will be happy to address your questions and request that my written statement be entered into the record.